I also know, and well, I found out through my rabbit hole that you work with folks that quite honestly save children.
Yeah.
Could you tell us just a little bit about that? I know that you've talked about a lot about that and on other podcasts. Uh,
Yeah.
that was something that,
Yeah. Yeah. Right before COVID broke out, are we allowed to say that term now?
uh,
Mm.
we're allowed to
I
say
am.
whatever you want to say on
I'm
this
allowed to do whatever
podcast.
I want. That's exactly right. So let's. So right before that broke out, a friend of mine was talking to a missionary who was working in a third world country, one of the most poverty-stricken countries in the world. Part of his mission trip was helping people who were going into brothels and rescuing women and children from um, the slave trade.
Yes, sir.
And they also worked with children in forced labor camps. And you think, oh, well, that's much better, but not really. They die just as fast. I mean, they're killing children like they're throwing them away like empty water bottles, um, and on the same numbers. It's crazy. So anyway, he was here in the United States talking to my friend. I went up and met him. We had a conversation. He's like, "Here's the threats we're having." I'm like, I had just come off of working for SOC Tactical Group full time with doing stuff with the DoD, and was looking for like, what am I going to do now? And I was like, yeah, let's try that. So I talked to the SIOC council and about should I do this? Is this a good thing? And how much can we show and how much can we help? And we all thought that was a good thing, so a good mission. So we ended up going over there and working with those guys for a couple of weeks, and we got to see what it looked like, and lived in that country for a couple of weeks and talked to people who are doing the rescuing, seeing the places, seeing the places where they take them for recovery and rehab and all the stuff, and really affected us. In fact, my wife was like, I took her because what you're doing is not allowed in their country, what we're doing there. And you have to go as something besides that,
Yes,
or
sir.
they won't let you in the country, right? And if they catch you, they put you in jail. It's a serious thing. So anyway, we were tourists and we did some tourism things. And but she saw the other side. She dealt with the victims and what they were doing and that sort of stuff. And I did the training model, and they brought in people from all over the world to come in to train with me while I was there. And it was heartbreaking, honestly. Um, not just what the kids were going through, but heartbreaking to realize that these people are going into incredibly dangerous situations with zero training, nothing but a prayer. And I asked a guy, I said, well, what's your plan if somebody grabs you and the child you're trying to rescue? It's like, I would just curl up into a ball and hope they didn't kill me.
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, man, that's not a plan, my friend. So anyway, so I mean, how much can you work on in a couple of weeks? Well, fortunately, because of working with SOC Tactical, we built models on how to make people really good, really fast. And so we did that. And at the end of that, those guys were able to stand up for themselves and the innocent children they were trying to rescue. So